Here's everything you need to start learning graffiti, and trust me, it's not what you think. Let me take a wild guess. You have taken the first step and you are looking to start learning, but now you don't know what you need in order to do so. Well, I am here to answer that question for you. So firstly, you need to go ahead and buy the most expensive and the best markers. Yeah, no, that's not it. Okay, you might be thinking, well, what's the list of all the things I actually need then? Well, I hate to break it to you, but the list isn't exactly too long and it certainly isn't revolutionary by any means. Before I reveal the big secret, it's not a secret at all, I'm completely exaggerating. Firstly, I need to set the record straight. When you are just getting into things, more expensive does not equal better results. So that is why you don't need a shopping list of things a mile long in order to simply just get started. The reason I say this is that I often get the questions along the lines of, "Yo, Tiny, what markers should I buy? What is the best black book? What are the best markers to use to start? What do I need to get started?" Whilst of course I respond to these questions, the thing with this is that getting the setup right before starting stops people from actually starting. You would be surprised, I see this happen all the time. And not to mention, the more supplies and equipment you have as a complete beginner, it creates another problem in itself. It creates a sort of a paradox. The more supplies, the more you have to think and make decisions about, completely unrelated to letters at all. Oh, and not to mention the more money you actually might end up spending. The more markers you buy, the more you feel like you need as well. Which all distracts from what you are actually looking to achieve. Getting started. Now, with that being said, what do you actually need then? Well, time for the big reveal. Hold on, let me go ahead and find it. It should be somewhere around here. Aha, here it is. Okay, close your eyes. 3, 2, 1. Ta-da! I don't know whether you are surprised in a good or a bad way. But yes, this is it. A pen or pencil and some paper, and a Sharpie as a bonus if you have one. Now, I know that might sound super underwhelming. You might be thinking, wait, that's it? That's not very revolutionary. And you're right, it's not, but it works. And it's the setup that I always recommend to everyone who is just getting started. Because the best thing about graffiti is that all you need is the eagerness to learn and these exact few items and you are good to go. Everything else comes later. It's not about what you use, it's about what you create. So yeah, this video is less of a tutorial, but more of a reminder to not let the lack of supplies and materials get in the way of starting graffiti. You don't need fancy pens, you don't need the top-of-the-line markers, you don't need this, you don't need that. Just the eager to learn and some good old pen and paper. But now you might be sitting and thinking, okay, cool, I've got my pen and paper, but now what? Well, I've put together something that will save you a ton of time and answer that question. It's the official Ultimate Quick Start Guide to Learning Graffiti. Yes, it costs some money, but it's less than the price of a couple markers, and it will save you from a lot of confusion. So, if you are a complete beginner, serious about learning, and want to skip all the trial and error and get right into creating your first tag, piece, and throwy from scratch, hit the link in the description. It's exactly how I introduced graffiti to my 9-year-old brother. And it worked wonders for him. And if the Quick Start Guide isn't for you, don't worry. All my tutorials will help you learn everything you need to start learning. Stay tuned.